If it takes me 10 hours to make a painting and I sell that painting for $100, I made $10 an hour. But if I can make 10 paintings in 10 hours and I sell them still for $100 a painting, that's $1,000. Time is money. So you need to practice and plan and get good at what you do.
Welcome to the Art Project. If you are new here, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. So today we're going to talk about what a sketchbook's for. And this is for all classes, Art 1 through Art 4, AP Studio Art. If you're taking notes, anything you see in yellow, I usually do in block letters. And if it's underlined, be sure you write it in your notes. So the first thing that using a sketchbook for is planning. Art costs a lot of money to make, so before you make it and mess up, you should make a plan. These are some images from an artist named Arthur Gonzalez. You can see he's got an idea on the left. In the middle, he refined it a little bit, and on the right, that's a slab of clay that he made it out of. Same thing here. There's a picture of Arthur Gonzalez at work. This is Kevin Cole. You can see his sketch on the left. In the middle, that's me and Kevin. Twitter, have you ever thought about all the logos that you see and how they've been planned in advance in the sketchbook? Even movie producers like Tim Burton, they sketch their ideas out in their sketchbooks. Here's the Mad Hatter, a couple of examples of that. All artists usually use a sketchbook in some way.
I got this board for me to paint on. Actually, I made this board. It's nice and solid, so I can paint it. I cut the wood, I mitered the wood, put the frame together. I've even got some little screw eyes so that I can put a wire across it. I sanded all of these edges, and I just made this real nice. It took me a few hours to make this and several others that I did. It was a lot of hard work. I do not want to have to do another one of these. I like to plan my drawings in my sketchbook so that I don't mess up all of that hard work. I'm less likely to mess up if I plan in advance. Same thing if I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought a canvas. A canvas this size might cost like $30. And I want to save that $30. I want to use that $30 to the best of my ability. I'm going to plan in my sketchbook using thumbnail sketches before I start doing any work on a $30 canvas or a board that, even though I made this all out of scrap and it was free, it still took a lot of time. And as you know, time is money. And maybe you get paid $10 an hour. That's great. $10 an hour, that's a lot of money. You work 10 hours, you get $100. But you've only got so many hours in the day. Let's say you really want to work for 10 hours. To get that $100. That's great, do it. But come around 8 hours, you're like, oh, I'm too tired. I don't know if I can make it a whole 10 hours. I've already worked 8 hours, so I don't know if I can do this. Well, that's what we're talking about. Time is money. You're running out of steam. You can only do so much in one day. So plan so that you're not wasting your time.
A second use for a sketchbook is recording. Write down your ideas and your life and your dreams. This is known as journaling. Everything you know about history, civilizations past, we know from the information that they wrote down on paper and carved into stone, or the art that they made. 20 years ago, we recorded things on cassette tapes. Now it's hard to find a cassette tape anywhere. If you want to leave a mark on the world that you live in, you need to write it down, doodle it, make a hard copy. The digital world that we know will disappear. Look at the ancient hieroglyphics. These things were carved into stone, and we still have them thousands of years later to read. Here's an example of an artist who has written her ideas in a journal. Those will be there for us to look at and read later on. And then remembering, a couple of days ago I went to sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a great idea for something to do in school. And I thought, well, I can't do anything about it right now. I rolled back over, went to sleep. I did not write it down. I woke up the next morning and I could not remember what in the world it was that I was thinking of that night. And to this day, I can't remember. I wish that I had written it down. These are just a few examples of remembering ideas. So it's just super important to write your ideas down. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and share on your favorite social media platform.